This is the Infinix Smart 10 HD, and it's kind of very weird how Infinix announced this device. In fact, I doubt they even announced it at all. No launch, no announcement, just straight up put it in the market and people start buying. Now, one would think they're actually shy to announce it. Well, maybe they are, because this could pass for the worst version in the Smart 10 series, and you'd find out why. The Smart 10 HD comes with 2 gig of RAM, which is expandable by an extra 2 gig, but that still feels like a scam, because which device comes with 2 gig of RAM in 2025? Not even 3. Now, the 2 gigabyte of RAM is paired with an extra 64 gigabyte of memory storage. The design is plastic, nothing really new here. The design here is very familiar to the design on the Smart 8, and it also feels very light to hold. The Smart 10 HD comes in different colors, but what I have here is the titanium gray color. On the bottom, we get a single down firing speaker and an headphone jack. The fingerprint sensor is mounted on the power button to easily unlock your device. For display, you get a 6.6 inch screen size with 720 by 1612 resolution and up to 90 Hz of refresh rate, which works well when it wants to. But you'll notice some delays sometimes when you try to do even the most basic tasks. The bezels are a lot, but we can forgive since it's an entry level. But you still get a bit of warmth and vibrant colors, even though it's an IPS LCD while watching movies or even YouTube videos, but not for long term though. For the price, the Infinix Smart 10 HD is selling for 98,000 naira depending on where you're buying it. Now, you can be an heavy and intense user and buy this device because, first of all, the RAM choice is whack, and secondly, the responsiveness is not very responsive at all times. Plus, this is powered by the Unisoc T606 processor. It is only suitable for simple and basic tasks. If you try to maximize the capabilities of this phone, it will hang completely and not respond at all. The Smart 10 HD runs on Android 14 Go edition with XOS 13. It doesn't support multitasking or split screen, no AI at all, or anything. Although it manages to maintain the typical Infinix UI, there's no news for futures update. It might come, it might not come, it's a probability. So you should have that in mind when considering this phone. On the back, you get a 32 megapixel main camera and the LED or ring light, and you only get 4 times zoom on the camera, and then 8 megapixel selfie camera. The Smart 10 HD is not a device you buy to get good photos, because the photos and videos coming from this device is so bad. You can only get something slightly usable in good lighting, and that's it. Also, video recording on both cameras supports only 1080p resolution. I think the only consolation on this phone is the 5000 milliamp hour battery capacity, which is rampant on almost every smartphone these days. But charging here supports only 18 watts, which is slow and bad in 2025. Battery life won't be an issue here, but every other thing might be. Now, the Infinix Smart 10 HD is not a device you buy for any task other than calls, text, scrolling the internet, or just social media. Now, anything outside that, I promise you that this device is going to hang badly. Now, this is that phone you get as a backup or a secondary device, a device to just whip out and just step out a little for a while, not for anything important. And I honestly think that this is not what the 98K is selling for. It should have been cheaper, because 2 gig of RAM is a crime in 2025. Now, that's it for the Smart 10 HD. Do well to like and subscribe to our channel for more honest reviews like this.